OK, news just into us that Cameron Archer and Lesley Ugochukwu are both having medicals at Southampton this morning. Saints have agreed a permanent £15 million deal with Aston Villa to sign the striker Archer and a loan deal with Chelsea for Ugochukwu. Now, the club are hoping to register them in time to feature in the first game of the season, but it's been described as not essential. They are important additions to Russell Martin's squad and the club are not in a rush. The deadline, remember, to register players for the opening weekend is midday today. So Cameron Archer and Lesley Ugochukwu both having medicals at Southampton this morning. What do you make of that, Sam?
Really good signings, especially, well, obviously Archer's a great signing, but I think Lesley is someone I've followed closely since he joined Chelsea, and he's never really got the opportunity to get games consistently because obviously Lavia, Caicedo, Enzo, now KDH has come into that midfield. There's so many players ahead of him, but this pre-season he scored a few goals. He was showing that maturity of someone that's developing well, and I think there was people in the hierarchy that really value him as a Chelsea player, but they know that him being in the squad, he wouldn't be able to get the game time that is needed to see him develop. And I think for Southampton and the way Martins plays, I think he'll be a great signing for them.
And what about Cameron Archer?
Well, it fits in with what Southampton have been trying to do over the course of the last few windows, signing young, talented English players. And I think Cameron Archer is a really interesting case because we saw what he did so brilliantly on loan at Middlesbrough the season before last. And it was a really interesting deal that Aston Villa did with Sheffield United. Sheffield United brought him for around £18 million, but Aston Villa had to buy him back because Sheffield United got relegated, so he wasn't able to stay on Lane. I don't think he's going to get many opportunities this season at Aston Villa when you consider the form of Ollie Watkins. But there was a lot of excitement about Archer last season, but things just simply didn't work out for Sheffield United. I don't think that reflects badly on him. But one thing that does, it really adds to Southampton's hopes of staying in the Premier League this season because Adam Armstrong did so brilliantly last season, top scorer for Southampton in the Championship. But I think he's got something like 4 goals in 60 in the Premier League. So there is a risk that he could have a similar type of season in the top flight. I think Russell Martin, Adam Armstrong and Southampton are hoping that's not the case. But now Brereton, Diaz, Armstrong and potentially Archer through the door, they've given themselves a really good chance of scoring the goals they need to stay in the top flight this season.